Hello, good evening, and welcome to the weekend. It's your boy Chili Sauce, and as you may have guessed, today we are going to be talking about the 2 weeks that I've spent playing. There it is, Watch Dogs Legion. Now, um, honestly, like, just give me a second while I try and figure out why I am having this trouble. So yeah, as you can see, I've actually, I am not playing directly on the PlayStation 4. What I've done is um, I basically, nope, capture. Right. So what I've actually done is, so again, we are playing Watch Dogs Legion at the moment, and what I've done is I've actually connected remote play on my PC, and what I'm doing is I'm just playing it connected to the PC from my PlayStation 4. So as the title asks, have I enjoyed playing Watch Dogs Legion? Is this a game you should get after Watch Dog 1 and 2's meh game? Well, it's time to find out. So this is not going to be a crazy long video where I'm actually, just going through the walkthroughs and all of that. I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry. This is going to be a short and sweet video. Um, yeah. Don't forget to subscribe to my Instagram, Facebook, my Twitch as well. Make sure you drop a like and stay tuned. Turn on that subscribe and notifications button. Watch Dogs Legion. Well, it is quite a nice game to be very honest. So, I play a lot of multiplayer games and we play multiplayer competitive gaming. And the 2 weeks that I've had Watch Dogs, now of course I've played other single player games, Ghost of Tsushima when it was out, and so many others. If you go through my stream, there are multiple games that you'll be able to see me play. And Watch Dogs 2, to be honest, I bought it in a hurry. I did not want to wait for Cyberpunk 2077, even though it's coming out very soon now. I did not want to wait for Valhalla. And I'm like, hey, I need something to play on the weekend. So I'm like, all right, I got a guy. He's gonna give me a deal. I bought the physical copy, as you can see over here. And quite honestly, like I did a first play review of the game, a very blah review to be honest. Um, and I was not superb. I was happy. I was not superbly impressed, obviously, um, by the graphics. I thought it could be improved massively, which is quite cool. But yeah, so I've been playing this game on and off to be honest, because Cold War, of course, just launched, and that's a whole different story that I'm not going to cover over here. But I have been playing this game, and I honestly enjoy the time that I play by myself, like spent gaming. And Watch Dogs Legion, I was quite surprised. I mean, basically Ubisoft has been trying to do things a little differently. Like they knew like what was wrong with Watch Dogs 1, they knew what was wrong with Watch Dogs 2. And although this is not like out of this world, right? Honestly, hats off for trying to do something different. The graphics, like man, I am 100% sure that on the PlayStation 5, which has been released in the region today, by the way, I am in Dubai, and people have been starting to get their have started getting their pre-orders. Like I'm sure the graphics is gonna be outstanding over there if this does support PlayStation 5. I actually have not checked. I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, forget the PlayStation 5. Like, I'm sure it's much more better on the PlayStation 4 Pro, something that I'm not playing on. And if you want a very chilled, I appreciate the games where you just spend time by yourself. And this game is literally does not spell anything out for you, right? You have to try and figure stuff out by yourself. It's not like you just have one way, here's point A to point B, and no. Like, you need to be smart about things, which is honestly quite, it is time consuming, but it's time that I enjoy, I enjoy spending by myself trying to game. Um, and yes, 100%. Is this a game that I enjoyed? Yes. Is it hard? Sometimes figuring out things, to be honest, the first couple of days was like and I did find pinch points where I was like, there's no way this level can be crossed, like it will take me like 5 hours, and then I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna sleep on it. I slept on it, wake up the next day, and I'm like, okay, let's try it this way, and it works, right? So it's not complicated. There are just so many different ways to do things, to be honest. And I really enjoyed this game. Like, you have to figure everything out by yourself. There are a lot of things, obviously, that I still need to do, and I am still in the very initial stages of the game. Now, for me, as a content creator, it is quite hard to play multiple games at the same time, especially games like this. And honestly, if you really like, I know Valhalla is something that I wanted to buy. I have not bought it yet, with good reason. I'm still debating whether to get it on the PlayStation 4, whether to get it on the PC. Should I just get a PlayStation 5 and buy it over there? I don't know, right? And yet, I will I play the game? Yes, but the question is, will I play the game before I finish this game? No, I'm not. I'm gonna try and finish this game as quickly as possible. I hope I can. Um, and a small part of me, I can't believe I'm saying this. A small part of me wishes that Cyberpunk does get a little delayed a little bit more. And I know that is very likely to happen. And in case that does happen, at least I have one single player game that I can play with, right? Everyone just needs one game that they can just chill out, and I don't want to play with anyone, I don't want to talk to anyone, I don't want to deal with anyone, I just want to go and dive into this world. And that is what Watch Dogs has done. And honestly, kudos, man. Like, the thought process behind it, I just can't imagine the mind map, right? The story, the lore, it's so good. It's about trying to save London, the a future London. And there are just multiple ways to approach things. Like, literally, I'm trying to find a frigging construction drone. Over, if you haven't played this game before, you're probably not going to know what I'm talking about. But there are so many ways to do one thing, and honestly, like, I can actually sit at the very top of the mission area and do everything with my frigging spider bot. Like, or I can just go in and do it, like, myself, like fist action, or using my guns, weapons, or if I want to do it quietly, I can do that as well. So I like the mind map, and I like the fact that, hey, I want to play a little hardcore today, and I feel like going and getting my hands dirty, or I just want to sit back and just play and not deal with things, and restart the mission all over again if I die, and blah blah blah. Okay, so that's basically obviously I pulled out the wrong frigging, I pressed the wrong button. Um, yeah, so honestly, this game is quite decent, to be honest. If you have not, or if you've not played it, if you've not heard of it, if you're not sure, or still thinking of whether you should get it, man, I truly believe you need that one game, that one game that, at a time, of course, that you need to just play by yourself, right, for your own, like, me time. And this game is it. Is this game gonna be it forever? I don't think so. But for now, honestly, I'm quite happy with this game. I did say I was gonna give my thoughts a week after I got the game. I have not been able to do that, unfortunately, because I was busy with my with the build of my PC, as well as Cold War. Just like everything dumped into me at one time, right? So which is fun. Don't get me wrong. I'm very happy about. That's a good problem to have, right? And now the PlayStation 5 just came out today. Everyone's pre-orders are being received. So yes, my final say: should you get Watch Dogs Legion? Yes, you should. You honestly should. Whether you're a hardcore gamer, and mind you, I'm playing this on like a normal difficulty because I don't want to go and spend like 5 hours trying to get all the trophies and stuff like that. I used to be about that. I'm not anymore. So I just want to just chill out and play and have a great time, right? So see, like I this game can be played in multiple ways depending on your play style. You want a quiet game, you want a hardcore game, you want to get your hands dirty, you want to just play for half an hour and go, or stay and grind for like 5 hours. Completely up to you, man. But if you are looking for that one multiplayer game that you have to play, I really recommend Watch Dogs Legion. Now, I am not giving this a 10 out of 10, all right, because that's a very high score, right? I will, however, give it an 8.5 out of 10. And that is fantastic, right? That is fantastic. I honestly wish it had multiplayer because I have a lot of friends that are like, hey, I'm only going to buy this game if I can play it with other friends. And that's the only reason I would give it 8.5. Plus, there are a few graphics and kinks here and there that I'm sure I would not see in a PlayStation Pro. So, all in all, yes, you should try this game. If you're thinking about it, I really recommend you get it. If you do not want to get it from the Play Store, don't. If you're in the UAE, you can honestly pick it up from Amazon at a lower cost, of course. If you love discs, I have a guy that's definitely gonna give it to you in the cheapest price possible. That's my link over there. I have a guy. I got a guy. All right, so yeah, drop me a line in the description. If you have completed this game and absolutely hate it, that's fine, man. You're entitled to your opinion, but I think this is a game that I am going to enjoy. I am enjoying, and I will definitely spend a little bit of time playing it. That's enough talking from me, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. And Chili Sauce is signing out for now. I will probably see you in another game in a little bit. But for now, Watch Dogs Legion, hell yeah, buddy. Go for it. Don't even think twice. Chili Sauce is really signing out now. All right.